Amelia Warner. We're looking forward to welcoming our new member. Jamie Dornan is excited and preparing for his fourth time as a father. A gentle morning in Surrey. It was a quiet spring morning in Surrey, England, the kind of morning when sunlight filters softly through the curtains and time seems to slow down. The Dornan-Warner household was awake early. Amelia, radiant in a simple cream sweater, was sitting by the kitchen window with a cup of herbal tea, watching her three daughters chase each other in the garden. Jamie appeared moments later, barefoot, carrying a small basket of strawberries from their greenhouse. He placed it on the table and smiled at her, that familiar, loving smile that has never changed. "They're for you," he said softly, kissing her forehead. The tenderness in that gesture reflected everything about their life now, calm, warm, full of gratitude and anticipation. Because soon, their family of 5 would become 6. The joyful revelation. A few weeks earlier, Amelia Warner confirmed to the press what fans had been speculating about for months. She and Jamie Dornan were expecting their 4th child. She spoke about it during a short interview with The Telegraph, her tone joyful yet humble. "Yes, it's true," she said with a smile. "We're looking forward to welcoming our new member early next year. The house is already full of energy, and Jamie, of course, is very excited. He's preparing harder than ever for his 4th time as a father." The news quickly made headlines around the world, not because of shock or scandal, but because of the rare sincerity it carried. Hollywood, so often dominated by noise, paused for a moment to celebrate something beautifully ordinary: love, family, and new life. Jamie's excitement. According to close friends, Jamie Dornan couldn't stop smiling for days after the news broke. On set, during a recent interview for his new project, he confirmed it himself with visible pride. "I'm going to be a dad again," he said, beaming. "It still feels surreal. You'd think after 3, I'd be an expert by now, but the truth is, every time feels like the first." He laughed, adding with his signature Irish humor, "I've already started reading those Parenting 101 Feet books again, just in case I forgot how to change a diaper properly." But behind the jokes was real emotion. For Jamie, family has always been the heart of everything. No matter how many premieres or roles come his way, his home, and the people inside it, remain his true focus. "My kids don't care about red carpets," he once said. "They just want pancakes, hugs, and bedtime stories. And honestly, that's all I want too." The love that built their home. Jamie and Amelia's story has always stood apart from typical Hollywood romance. They met in 2010 at a small dinner party in Notting Hill, far from flashing cameras and fame. Amelia, then a rising composer, had a quiet elegance. Jamie, already admired for his charm, was shy that night. "We just clicked," Amelia recalled in an old interview. "No games, no pretense, just 2 people who wanted the same kind of peace." They married in 2013 and have since created a home that feels almost like a hidden world, full of music, laughter, and messy joy. Their daughters have grown up surrounded by stories, piano melodies, and the soft Irish accent of a father who never forgets where he came from. Now, with baby number 4 on the way, that world is expanding once again. "We feel lucky," Amelia said simply. "Every child is a blessing. And somehow, our hearts always find space for more love." The preparations begin. While Amelia takes her pregnancy calmly, Jamie has reportedly gone into full dad mode. Friends tease that he's been building furniture, checking baby monitors, and even repainting the nursery 3 times. "He's so hands-on," Amelia laughed in an interview with People. "He wants everything perfect. The crib, the curtains, even the night light. He's always measuring something or fixing something. I think it's his way of preparing emotionally." Their daughters are equally excited. According to Amelia, the oldest has already written a list of possible baby names, while the youngest keeps drawing pictures of the baby with giant blue eyes and curly hair. "It's beautiful to watch them become little caretakers," she said. They're already practicing lullabies. The balance between work and family. Jamie has admitted that balancing his career and fatherhood isn't always easy. Between filming commitments and international promotions, he often finds himself torn between two worlds. But over time, he's learned where his priorities lie. "I've missed a few glamorous things in my career," he confessed, "but I've never missed my kids' birthdays or Amelia's important moments. Those are non-negotiable." To ensure he's home more often during Amelia's pregnancy, Jamie reportedly turned down several major film offers for late 2026. Instead, he plans to spend most of the coming months in the UK. "I want to be there, really be there," he said. "For the sleepless nights, the baby giggles, all of it. I know how fast it all goes." A house full of music. In the Dornan household, love often takes the form of melody. Amelia, a talented composer and musician, continues to create music even as she prepares for motherhood again. "Music keeps me calm," she explained. "Sometimes I'll sit at the piano, and Jamie will come in with coffee, and the girls will dance around. That's our kind of chaos, noisy, loving, and perfect." Jamie often joins in, sometimes strumming a guitar or reading poems aloud while Amelia plays. The baby, Amelia jokes, has already heard more lullabies than most people hear in a lifetime. "If he's born musical, we'll know why," she laughed. A love that matures gracefully. Over more than a decade together, Jamie and Amelia have weathered fame, distance, and the constant attention that comes with celebrity life. Yet through it all, their love has grown deeper, steadier. "We've learned to protect what matters," Jamie said. "Our relationship, our kids, our peace, that's sacred." He credits Amelia for much of that stability. "She's my anchor," he said. "She's kind, patient, strong, everything I'm not when the world gets loud." Amelia, in turn, calls Jamie her calm. "He's the steady heartbeat in our home," she said. "The girls run to him when they're scared. I lean on him when I'm tired. He's just home." The fans react. When the pregnancy news became official, fans around the world flooded social media with congratulations. "Jamie Dornan is going to be a father again. This man was born for it." 4 kids. Amelia and Jamie are truly goals. "We need a family sitcom starring the Dornans. I'd watch that every week." Even fellow celebrities joined in. Actress Katrina Balfe commented on Instagram, "Couldn't be happier for you both. The world needs more little Dornans." And musician Ed Sheeran reportedly sent over a handwritten note with a cheeky line. "Hope your next lullaby isn't as sleepless as the last one." Returning to Ireland. In the months leading up to the birth, Jamie and Amelia planned to spend time in Ireland, where Jamie was born and raised. They've reportedly rented a small seaside house near Belfast, surrounded by cliffs and ocean breeze. "Ireland is where Jamie feels most alive," Amelia said. "It's quiet, real, and beautiful. I want the baby to feel that from the beginning, the roots, the air, the sense of belonging." Jamie agreed wholeheartedly. "I want my kids to know where their dad came from, to feel the same freedom I did growing up by the coast." Locals who've spotted the couple describe them as warm and down-to-earth. "They walk hand in hand," one neighbor said. "No entourage, no fuss. Just two people in love, waiting for their new miracle." The countdown. As the due date approaches, excitement fills the air. Jamie's mother has already started knitting tiny sweaters, while Amelia's friends have planned a small, private baby shower at home. But Amelia insists they're not going overboard. "After 3 kids, we've learned to keep it simple," she said with a laugh. "What really matters is love, and maybe a good night's sleep." Jamie, however, admits he's more sentimental this time. "Knowing this might be our last baby makes everything feel extra precious," he said. "Every ultrasound, every kick, it's magic." Reflections on parenthood. When asked what fatherhood has taught him, Jamie grew thoughtful. It's taught me patience, he said, and how to love unconditionally, even when you're exhausted or covered in baby food. Parenthood is chaos wrapped in the most beautiful kind of purpose. He smiled, remembering the early years. The first time I held our eldest, I cried. Every time after that, I still cried. You'd think it gets easier, but it doesn't, it just gets deeper. Amelia added quietly. You realize how lucky you are, to have these tiny humans who look at you like you're their whole world. A love letter to family. In a touching moment during their recent joint interview with Vanity Fair, Jamie turned to Amelia and said, "You've made my life make sense. Every role, every success, every failure, they all lead back to this. To us. To our family." Amelia's eyes welled up. He still says things that make me cry, she said, laughing softly. Then, looking down at her baby bump, she added, "We're so ready to welcome this little soul. Every child brings a new rhythm, a new melody to our home. I can't wait to see what this one teaches us." The bigger picture. Beyond the glamour, Jamie and Amelia's journey reflects something universal: the courage to slow down, to choose love over chaos, and to find meaning in the ordinary. "People think of us as this perfect couple," Amelia said. "We're not. We argue, we get tired, we make mistakes. But at the end of every day, we laugh, we forgive, and we hold on to each other. That's what makes it real." Jamie nodded, adding quietly, "We don't want to be perfect. We just want to be together." Epilogue. The glow of tomorrow. As the seasons turn and the days count down to early 2027, the Dornan household glows with expectation. There's a new crib by the window, a stack of tiny clothes folded neatly, and a playlist of lullabies Amelia has composed herself. One evening, Jamie posted a rare family photo on Instagram, a sunset silhouette of him, Amelia, and their 3 daughters holding hands, with her baby bump glowing gently in the light. The caption read simply, "Waiting for you, Lil One." Within hours, it had millions of likes and thousands of comments. But to Jamie and Amelia, it wasn't about attention, it was about gratitude. Because in their quiet, music-filled home, surrounded by laughter and love, they already have everything they've ever wanted. And soon, they'll have one more reason to believe in miracles.